Morning all. Another message here from the Truth Bomber regarding the Titanic. Just a short message to give you the background and how it all ties into Kanye West and the Jewish agenda and the Federal Reserve Bank, which was created in 1913. So the Titanic, the disaster of 1912, is directly connected to the creation of the American Reserve Bank, the Federal Reserve Bank, as we know it, which is totally private, made to look like it's for the people. Now, what happened was there was a guy, Astor, Strauss, and Guggenheim. These three billionaires in 1912, they were opposed to the creation of the Federal Reserve Bank, this system where they print money now. So they decided against it and voted against it, and the Rothschild banking elite, what they decided to do is basically sink the Titanic with these three billionaires on it, and anyone else that they could get on it, celebrities and what have you, that they wanted to get rid of. And that happened in 1912. So they deliberately sunk the Titanic to get rid of these three billionaires that were opposed to the banking system. And as I said in my previous video, in 1913, it was Woodrow Wilson, the president, US president at the time, who signed over control to these banking elites. So technically in 1913, America was incorporated. Now, for all you entrepreneurs out there and business people, they turned America into a business. So what that means is, so you understand, is that all the people and all the businesses that work inside America are owned by the banks. Hence why we're in such a massive, massive disaster right now, because the whole system's coming down. And we can give that accolade to Trump. He's dismantled it, and so all these systems, all the social controls with the social media and Instagram and Facebook, which was created by the CIA. So instead of having to go out and investigate people, they created this Facebook so everyone could put their details on there, and it would save them the problem. That's Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover, and the FBI. Anyway, that's a whole nother video. So, just so you know, the Titanic is not a conspiracy. It was it didn't hit an iceberg. It was sunk deliberately. And I'll follow up with another video. Perhaps the moon landing, or the weapons of mass destruction that were supposedly found in Iraq, or maybe the 9/11 conspiracy, where they found a passport fully intact and they didn't find any titanium built engines, which would have required a significant amount of heat to dissolve or incinerate, but they found a passport. Oh, the moon landing, yes. Nixon in 1969, who was the president of the US, apparently called the astronauts, I think it was Armstrong, and on a phone that plugs into the wall in 1969, before we had mobiles. Red flag, red flag. And you're telling me they sent a spaceship up to the moon, landed it on the moon, and then people got out and bounced around the moon, took photos and put a flag in the ground, got back into a little spaceship that was inside another ship, and somehow, without any radio gear, no mobile, on another planet, took off by itself and returned to Earth. Now, if you can wrap your head around that one, the biggest of them all, you can clearly see that the Titanic is a fraud. Iraq is a fraud. 9/11 is a fraud. The COVID is a fraud. The war in Libya and the murder of Colonel Gaddafi is a fraud. I'll make another video on Libya and how they wanted to create a gold-backed, an oil-backed currency to oppose the US dollar, combining all the African nations together. We can't have that, can we? Hillary Clinton decided on that one. Anyway, have a good day.